Yeah, I'll be very, very quick. So The Stranger is Aussie film on Netflix. It's stars Joel Edgerton and Sean Harris. Sean Harris is a British actor. He's been in The Borgias. He's been in he's in the latest Mission Impossibles as the villain. He plays a lot of dark characters. He's in Prometheus. And basically, Joel Edgerton's an undercover cop trying to befriend Sean Harris because Sean Harris is suspected of kidnapping and murdering this child. And it's basically, I think, 8 years after the child disappeared. And he's basically a sting operation, like an undercover cop trying to befriend this guy and get him to confess. But it goes over a period of like months and months and months. And it sort of shows their relationship, the relationship between an undercover cop, potential criminal who ends up being a criminal. And it was just a very interesting dynamic. It's a very, very dark, moody, slow burn movie, like a lot of Aussie crime movies are, a lot of crime drama movies are. So it's very slow. It was a very good film, very expertly made. I think the director's name's Thomas Wright, who's made one feature film, I think, beforehand called Acute Misfortune, which actually shot in the Blue Mountains. And I remember they were shooting in the Blue Mountains.
Right near you.
Right near me. And I'm pretty sure I sent them an email during production seeing if they wanted like an extra or just a hand on set or whatever. But I think they had wrapped by the time I sent it. So this is his second film, and he got it went to Cannes. It went on Netflix. Netflix picked it up, and it was a very well made movie. They could have cut it a bit. If it cut it down to about 80, 90 minutes, I think it would have worked a lot better because the middle gets a bit inflated and convoluted, and it's very kind of light on story. It's very moody. It's based on I don't know if either of you aware of this, the Daniel Morecambe case in Queensland where Daniel Morecambe disappeared, and it took them like years and years and years to find the killer, and they eventually did find the killer. And so it's based on that. And it's like we tend to have a lot now in Australia where we make a lot of films based around actual killings or murders, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I feel like the Australian film industry is basically held together by sticky tape and true crime.
Yeah, well, we had what Nitram, we had the Snowtown murders, so Animal Kingdom, which I'm fine with because I love crime films, but on
top of that,
we just kind of go that route. It's like we don't go like a fictional route, more of a fictional route than basing it on true events.
But on top of that, Stan have so many like Australian true crime documentaries, and even Channel 9's getting in on the action too. My girlfriend eats them up. She loves it.
I love them too. Like I love the crime genre. I love it as well. And I enjoyed this movie. I didn't love it. It's getting a lot of praise. I just thought it was a 100-minute movie that felt like a 2.5-hour movie. Still very good. I still really enjoyed it. But really, you're watching the film for the performances, the two lead performances, Sean Harris and Joel Edgerton, and they do have two really good performances. The only other critique I would say, like the cinematography is very nice, like beautiful, gorgeous. Acting's gorgeous, and just the set design. And the only issue I had with the story was the fact that Joel Edgerton meets the Sean Harris character, the sort of cop meets the criminal, but you don't know Joel Edgerton's a cop until at about the 20-minute mark. He just reveals it straight off the bat. I think if they kept it back a bit longer, it would have been made for a nicer reveal, because throughout the whole movie, he's getting this criminal to do criminal activities, pretend criminal activities with other undercover cops. But because Joel Edgerton's an undercover cop from like 20 minutes in, it just kind of feels a bit pointless. It's like, well, they're doing all this shifty stuff or pretending to do all this shifty stuff, but it doesn't actually mean anything because it's not real. So I would have rather brought that reveal back a bit later to make it a bit more of a twist. But overall, still a very, very solid film. And I still think, even though Australian films get a lot of shit, I still think we make some really, really good films, in my opinion.
Hell yeah. No, I agree. Go Australia. Go Australia.